Tidal freshwater marshes are some of the most productive ecosystems that we have in the Mid-Atlantic states. In fact, productivity doesn't stop in winter. If you look around, you'll see a lot of brown vegetation. This vegetation has died, and it's now decomposing. It falls to the marsh floor and starts to decompose. This creates an amazing food source for a wide variety of animals, especially fish and other species that live in the wetlands. When you're out in a marsh like this and you look out in the wintertime, you may think it's relatively quiet, not a lot of activity going on. But the marsh is very alive here. Birds, mammals, fish are very active during the winter. They're feeding constantly in the river, Christina River, and up in the tidal guts that we have here at Deep. Some of these animals include some of my favorite animals, like the bald eagle, which are hunting high in the sky over the marsh. Great blue heron. We often see them stalking along the guts, looking for fish this time of year. Some of the mammals we find in the marsh include the American beaver and the river otter. River otters are very active during the winter. They swim along these tidal guts, streams, to look for fish, which they're primarily feeding on this time of year. One of the most interesting animals that we have here in the freshwater marsh is the American beaver. You might not see the beaver themselves very often, but you also often find their sign, where they've chewed trees, where they've made runways from the guts. So we'll look for some of that as we walk through the marsh.